This is a National Geographic On Assignment Special Edition with Boyd Matson.
This is a group in need of a psychiatrist. Ask yourself, would you run a marathon in the Gobi Desert? All right, how about 6 marathons in 1 week? That's more than 155 miles on foot across some of the toughest terrain on the planet, while carrying all of your supplies on your back. Are they crazy? I'm probably not the best judge. I'm one of them. Competing in the first annual Gobi March, or as the locals have billed it, the race of no return. Breakfast at the Silk Road Hotel, Dongguan, China. The first chance for competitors to meet and size up each other. It's quickly clear there are 2 groups here, one featuring some of the most extraordinary athletes in the world, 2 being the out-of-shape dreamers. That would be me. It's why I'm here, in search of a solution to a midlife crisis. Weighing myself is depressing.
2:30. Here it is, old, overweight, and out of shape.
How did I let this happen? I need a jump start. The Gobi March seems like just the thing to get me off my butt. One problem.
Lighter weights.
I've only got 30 days to train.
£5. All right.
It's a start, but it's not nearly enough, especially when course architect Keith Noyes
Good morning, everyone.
gives his pre-race briefing. He sounds like a warning label on cigarettes. Caution, this race may be hazardous to your health.
Some of it's going to be quite rough. You're going to get a few scratches. Wow! The biggest sand dunes I've ever seen. You will definitely be getting your feet wet. Keep going at a steady pace.
Oh, man.
The kilometers just go away. So seriously, you could all do this.
Dongguan in north-central China is our meeting place. It'll also be the finish line. 180,000 people crowd this bustling city, an oasis in the middle of the Gobi Desert. It was once an ancient trading destination, a stop along the Silk Road. But as for what lies beyond the city limits, very little. The population in areas we'll be traveling through is less than 1 person per square mile.
Those dunes didn't seem so big and the sun didn't seem so hot when I was sitting in the comfort of my home thinking this was a good idea.
Okay, give me last name.
In all, 42 participants from 15 different countries have signed up for the race. Right now, our biggest concern is weight, our pack weight. We constantly pack and repack, debating every ounce. At a minimum, you need a sleeping bag, headlamp, spare light, batteries, wind jacket, pants, flip-flops, sleeves, compass, cap, knife, bandage, whistle, signal mirror, lighter, survival blanket, sunscreen, sunglasses, chapstick, more bandage, water bottle, t-shirt, socks, shorts, shoes, 7 days of food, and more band-aids. Unfortunately, I win the heaviest pack competition, about 40 pounds, with water. 2 hours from Dongguan, walls of an ancient fort provide a dramatic backdrop for our first campsite. It's said to have been built by a relative of China's first emperor.
After all the times I've organized, I just realized I organized wrong.
The field's experience runs the gamut. From first-time ultramarathoners like Irishmen Nick Wolf and Mark Pollock to veteran racer Rob Byrne. Talk about needing a checkup from the neck up. In one 6-year stretch, Rob ran either a marathon or an ultramarathon every single month.
So you'd think it proved your point. Well, but there's always something you haven't done. There's always a distance or an environment or something about the event that pushes you farther.
I met one of my tent mates, Jan Richardson, 6 years ago at a similar event, the Marathon des Sables in Morocco. For this race, he sounds like my personal trainer.
We're going to go slow, steady, and finish without pain.
Yeah, right.
I think I'm like everybody else. I'm just anxious to get this started.
The locals gather like gawkers at a car wreck to watch as the crazy foreigners prepare for their race across the Gobi Desert.
Ready to rock and roll?
Oh, God, okay, then tape away.
An ultramarathon is as much about camaraderie as competition, a bonding strengthened by shared surgical tape.
Guaranteed to keep me from blistering under the shoulder strap.
Not guaranteed, but close to it.
Good night putting on his armor.
Yeah.
The time for thinking and taping and talking is finally over. The people who live here, who best know the Gobi, prefer vehicles for crossing the desert. Running it would be suicidal silliness. To commemorate the perceived lunacy, some locals grab souvenirs, course markers, the very same flags we're meant to be following. Runners soon divide into packs. My strategy is to team up with the slowest group. I set my sights on 71-year-old Laurie Brophy.
Here is the man setting the pace. I'm just struggling trying to keep up with you. Any problems so far?
The pack is heavier than I hoped it would be. Otherwise, no.
Any second thoughts yet?
No, just to keep on going.
The natural beauty is a welcome distraction.
Anything hurting? Anything sore?
No, my shoulders a bit, but I'm trying to ignore it. I've got a lot of sand in my shoes, which I quite like to dish out, but I just don't want to get left behind.
While Choppy Carter and I commiserate at the tail end of the race, the leaders are arriving at checkpoint 1. Already there's a big time difference between the haves and the have-nots. That's those that have blisters and those that have not.
1 hour and a half in, and I've got my first little blister.
Give me the juice, man. Give me the juice.
The leaders treat the checkpoints like a NASCAR pit stop. Pull in, refuel, and race out.
Thank you.
Most of us, however, adhere to the rules of inertia, that a body at rest stays at rest, at least until we catch our breath.
Should we not change our socks?
Oh, it's a short run, is it? Oh, okay. That comforts me.
Are we last, or are there still people behind us?
Almost last.
Jan Richardson, my old partner from the Sahara Marathon, and I aren't trying to win, but neither do we want to be dead last. And soon, we aren't. The group ahead of us has been going nowhere fast, running in circles like the children of Israel lost in the wilderness.
This is not good. All of these people are lost.
What's the deal?
We're trying to find the last marker.
Up ahead at checkpoint 2, others have had the same problem.
That's a difficult section to mark, but we thought we marked the bejesus out of it.
So the map is wrong?
Yeah, it says west instead of east.
It's not so much of a detour, it's just a distraction and waste of emotional energy.
Lloyd, fancy meeting you.
When I was leaving home to come to the Gobi, my wife said, "I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for." I'm sure it was something more important than the next marker. But right now, that's all I can focus on.
We found a flag. There's hope.
Most of us thought today would be kind of a warm-up, maybe 16 miles. But no.
Endless nothingness.
Day 1 is 27 miles, a little longer than a marathon, and the temperature is close to 100 degrees.
Here's a depressing sight. Just stretches on. Trail of torture. Think you're in a place that wouldn't support life, and then look what happens. An oasis. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Sachet. Fortunately, the people here are the exact opposite of the land. They seem very, very friendly, very warm and gracious. Hello. How are you? You gonna keep going?
I really don't know.
At 34 kilometers, or 21 miles, all eyes are on Laurie.
Yeah, my legs could do it, but my back is big enough. The back, the shoulders.
But being so close to the finish boosts his determination.
I can't say no to 5 miles, can you?
Okay, be sure to stay with people.
Oh, yes. Sure.
All right.
When we finally think we're in the home stretch, we're confronted by a small stream. But in our condition, it might as well be the Mississippi. With blisters already festering in our shoes, it's imperative to try to keep our feet as dry as possible.
Getting advice from the locals.
Futures trader Peter Miles puts his money in plastic trash bags.
Oh dear. I think my way's the easiest way.
I think yeah. Okay, I'll go with your way.
Faster. One reason I'm here putting my body through this is to find out something about myself.
Yes!
Maybe to get some deeper understanding of my existence, my place in the universe. The race was to be as much philosophical as physical. I expected the insight to come slowly, over many miles and days. The answer comes much sooner.
Basically, after day 1, I've learned one basic lesson. I am an idiot. I'm afraid to look at my feet. Where else do I have them? That was pretty gruesome.
Laurie only seems to have gotten stronger at the end.
Oh, I feel great. Can I catch a plane tomorrow?
You did it! Well done.
Somebody carry me. Oh, that hurts.
It's not just my feet. I am exhausted, but apparently in better shape than some of the others.
Come on, let's sit down.
After only one day, some of us look like patients in an ER episode. It's hard to imagine this is just the beginning.